in my tree stand, so I was really, really quiet. There's a picked cornfield, picked and plowed cornfield across the river here. And these deer have been using it pretty good. I've been getting a lot of stealth cam pictures over there too. Hopefully between the food that we've got over here and the pressure I've got back here, it pushes all the deer into this spot. As I canoe down the river, it's kind of neat. I passed the spot where my son killed a deer several years ago during the early youth hunt. He killed a deer across the river and had to swim for it. And then I crossed where my daughter earlier this year shot a little spike just down the way right here, and we had to cross the river, but we had a canoe that time. This is kind of a cool spot. I shot a nice buck here 2 years ago or 3 years ago that I had to go out in the river for, so it's kind of a tradition here on this property to swim the river for your deer. Unfortunately, behind me I had a couple coyotes come in early. Any other day I'd probably shoot those, or if I had my suppressor on, I'd probably shoot one of those, but opening day I just can't shoot a coyote when I know there's big bucks around. It probably wouldn't affect anything, but a little bit later in the season I probably would. She keeps looking behind her, but that's where the coyotes went, so I don't know if she's looking at a coyote or if she's got a big buck back in there with her. Big doe right there. Yeah, that's a big doe. She keeps looking behind her. That was awesome. The old 44 has spoken. I was getting ready because there are some coyotes up here, and these coyotes have been around all morning long, pushing these deer around, pushing them around. They went flying by that way, chasing a doe, chasing a couple does that way over towards the bedding area, and then all of a sudden a button buck come flying up here underneath me. And when he came flying up underneath me, I could see a coyote back up here, and that coyote had spooked a nice buck, and that nice buck just came right down here, and I shot him at about 20 yards with the handgun. I hope I got it on tape because that was so cool. Oh my goodness. That happened quick. I had to take a frontal shot, shot him right here, right down into the vitals, and he crashed right there. I saw him crash. He went right into the thick, thick stuff. Whew. That was awesome. This was my dad's old gun, and a couple years ago, Ken Kelly down at Magnaport helped me do some customizing on it, and it is just a gorgeous gun now. And my dad wasn't able to take a deer with it, but I've been able to take quite a few, and actually took it to Africa this spring and shot a huge eland bull and gemsbok bull, and shot a nice buck right across the river here several years ago with it. So I've done some hunting with it, quite a bit of hunting with it, but that's the first buck I've taken on camera with it. So I have these earplugs, and guess what? Came in a little too quick for that. Man, how cool is that? Oh, love it. Well, this is supposed to be my lunch. Mountain Dew, snack sticks. But I think I'm going to have lunch at home today. And might end up visiting a buck pole or two or something, because that was really cool. This is my first opening day that I've been able to hunt in probably 25 years. Since I've got this job, videotaping opening day is one of the biggest things we got to do. So I have not been able to hunt a whole lot on the opener. So I have had a couple of evenings probably in that 25 years that I've been able to get out after somebody else has shot one. But as far as getting out and hunting myself, I was pretty excited about this morning. And to do it with a handgun, opening day, nice buck, it's worth a Mountain Dew and a snack stick. He tried to come through here. Look at that. Well, I'm gonna have to pull him out of this brush pile just to get a look at him. Well, there he is. I kind of got him a little cleaned up and got him out of the brush there, but what a nice buck. Boy, that's cool. I love doing it the hard way, and taking the handgun out makes it a little bit more challenge, but at 20 yards, you really don't need a whole lot of skill to make that shot. But doing it with a 44 mag handgun, everybody's gonna ask, so it's the 162 grain Bear Creek Ballistics all copper bullet, and it did a number on them. There's a big old hole right here, and very, very happy. This thing only went maybe 40 yards. I'm very happy with that. What a cool buck. Handgun opening day buck. It's been a long time since I shot a buck on opening day. I'm not sure if I even have. I don't gun hunt a whole lot. So now starts the hard part. How do you get a buck into a canoe by yourself?
Don't forget to like and subscribe to my daddy's channel.